I have a really bad feeling about this. I have not had this feeling before any other live streams. Do you guys have the feeling like something really bad is going to happen? Okay, I knew this was going to happen. The whole audio is not working thing. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. But it also stresses me out so much. But who said that? Malachi. I don't have to say your name, but you remembered. I'm proud of you. Thank you very much. Hi. Okay, so I need to I don't know. I'm really, to kick things right off the bucket, I'm feeling very flustered, and here's why. Because the screen, I wanted to use my front-facing camera so I could look at myself right here while I'm doing it. But then apparently there's like a YouTube update, and it's like, it's all set so it mirrors the screen if you do that, so then everything is backwards, and it was a whole kerfuffle last time, and so I'm using my rear camera, which means if I look right here at you, all I see is my phone, and it's very boring. There's no screen. It's awful. This has gotten off to a boring start. I have a bad feeling about this, and that's what I have to say about that. I have a list of things that I would like to do with you guys today, but I'm not really in the mood to do any of them. So let's take a look at the chat, shall we? All right. Andrej Persic says, "How are you?" I'm not especially well at the moment. Like, I feel healthy. I feel like a young, vivacious human being, but I'm feeling flustered. All right. Good question. Let's take a look at one more question from the chat. Let's see. Would you consider doing channel members? Akuo asks. I don't really know what that means. So maybe I'll do channel members, but I don't know what. Does that mean that? I don't know what that means. I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna make a note to myself. Dear Stuart, channel members? Great question. Let's take a look at the chat for one more, because I'm not settled in yet. I don't feel like I'm in the flow yet. I feel like the vibe is wrong. I feel like I'm just in a room by myself, and I don't like that feeling. I want it to feel like I'm in a room with 347 other people. All right, look at this. Dragons and Art says, do you know Renee rap songs? I don't. I know Anthony rap songs from the musical Rent. Is that what you meant? Did you mean to say, do you know the songs from Rent? I do. What's that? You want to hear One Song Glory from Rent? Oh, I got it. Here we go. Boom, gang, gong. A boom, ga-dum, gong, boom, ga-dum, dum, boom, boom, ga. One song, one last refrain. Done with that. I'm embarrassing myself. That was. Remember how I said I had a feeling of bad things were going to happen? That was an example of that. Oh, look at this. Emma Min says, what's your favorite Beatles song? My favorite Beatles song is. It's probably Something by George Harrison, but that was mostly just the first Beatles song that came to my head. I don't know if it's actually my favorite. I like stupid songs. I like Octopus's Garden, Maxwell's Silver Hammer. I like the stupid songs that nobody likes. I need to get something started, because otherwise it's not gonna be effective. I can't believe I've never thought of this before. So, in my previous live stream, I made some Carolina Reaper chili pepper water, but it didn't occur to me that I should make sparkling Carolina Reaper chili pepper water. And I have some blackberry lemonade, Waterloo, not a sponsor. That would be, I mean, I would accept them as a sponsor. Waterloo. Do you want me to make Carolina Reaper chili pepper water with your sparkling water? I'm doing it right now. I don't think this is funny. I'm doing this because I sincerely like the taste of it. So we're just crumpling up this Carolina chili pepper Reaper water. There we go. I'm gonna open up this Waterloo. I'm gonna pour this in here. Remember at the beginning when I pulled out my clipboard and I said, I have a big list of things that I want to do with you today? This is an example of one of those things. I literally have written here, make sparkling Carolina Reaper chili pepper water. We're just going to let this marinate and saute for a few minutes here. All right, guys. What a good time. We're having a good time so far. Okay, wait. Something went wrong with the chat because it still says what's your favorite Beatles song. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yes, sure, fine. This happened last time too, and I have like a handful of like private students I see individually that I've known forever, and they always all the kids just sure, I'll say it. 67. Or is it 67? I don't even know. It's a stupid I'm way too old and grumpy for that. Or apparently I'm just old and grumpy enough for it. There, you have your soundbite for the media coverage clips of me saying it. I said it. Oh my God. Can you believe he said it? I can't even believe it. Can you, Josie says, will you please do a tutorial for Slide by Goo Goo Dolls? I can't believe I haven't done that yet. Absolutely I will. Great suggestion. And because you said it on a live stream and I acknowledged it live in front of 391 people, now I'm committed. I will do a tutorial for Slide. Here's what I just wrote on my paper. I wrote Slide, Goo Goo, Slide. That's how I took notes in high school as well. It was like the teacher would say in 1727, this is a very important event, so make sure you keep track of this. And I would write, all right, 1727. And then they would say all the things and people involved with that date, and I would not write any of that down. I would just literally write 1727 on my paper, and that's it. Hey, let's take a quick trip over to the chat and see what people are saying. Marin, can you please acknowledge my existence? Yes, Big Roxanne, is that you? I was going to play Roxanne by the Police, but I don't know it. Anyway, acknowledge you are a human being. I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to take a shallow breath. I'm going to take a very shallow breath. All right. Can we go ahead and let's do, actually, here's what I'm going to do. I want to do a quick poll. You ready? We're going to get some business out of the way. We got some administrative work to do. I just need to figure out how to make a poll. Here's a poll. You ready? So guys, this is here's my question for you. I'm gonna make some more merch of some kind. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to. Which do you think would be more fun? Stickers or t-shirts? Or what else is there? There's stickers, there's t-shirts. Like, you guys don't want mugs, do you? That's just like the thing people do. I'm going to write mugs, but then I'm going to say in parentheses, don't pick this one. Let's add one more option just so that we have another option. Custom capos, I would love that. Okay, I think that you actually said like custom capos. Hey, whoever said custom capos, capos, did you mean custom capos? You did, right? Yeah, I and O are right next to each other on the keyboard. That's clearly what you meant. Here's the problem with custom capos. I would love it. I'm on board. But like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna like hire Kaiser to make a capo that says Marin Music on it? That would actually be kind of fun. I wouldn't change anything about the Kaiser capo. That's actually not true. Okay. Look. I've reached out to Kaiser saying like, hey Kaiser, do you want to be involved? And they just don't get back to me. It's fine. They have other things going on. I understand. But like, I use this capo all the time, and I recommend it all the time, and it's the best. But I'm gonna say one quick little thing. I think this capo looks really stupid. Like, I mean, it's an iconic look, but like, this looks stupid. Oh, super chat. Sam Miller says, "Hello, Stuart, Alexandria, Lemon-brown. Will there be more Nick Drake tutorials? Also, thank you for all the help." Sam, great question. Let me, if you kind of interrupted though, because I was in the middle of talking about capos, so please let me finish. I think a Kaiser capo that just doesn't look as stupid would be fun, but I don't even know how I would go about doing that. All right, I'm just going to put stickers, t-shirts, and mugs, and we're going to start the poll. Ah, shoot. Now it really wants me to put a third option. I'm going to say vitamins. All right, there. There's a poll. I kind of lost interest in the poll while I was in the middle of making it. Sam Miller, you asked about Nick Drake tutorials. I'm going to tell you a couple things. I'm a big Nick Drake fan. Love listening to the music of Nick Drake. I think the songs are very fun. Now, they are in weird tunings often, which is complicated, but I do make plenty of tutorials with weird tunings. Elliott Smith, Adrian Lenker, there's plenty of weird tuning tutorials I make. Here's my big apprehension about when I make Nick Drake tutorials. I'm going to be a little bit cynical and negative right now for a moment. Are you guys okay with that? Oh, I can't start another poll. I was going to ask if you're okay with me being cynical and negative. But, guys, please stop suggesting vitamins. I'm not going to make Marin Music Center vitamins. It's not going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. We were talking about Nick Drake. Okay. Oh, yeah. So I've done 1 or 2 Nick Drake tutorials. And here's the problem. You ready? There are a lot of very friendly, nice, open-minded people that like Nick Drake. And they watch the tutorials and they leave nice comments. But there are a lot of like old grumpy people who watch Nick Drake tutorials and then they just get so nasty with me in the comments and it hurts my feelings and it just brings out a negativity in me that I don't enjoy, like this right here. So to answer your question, yes, I will do more Nick Drake, but just like tell everybody not to say mean things in the comments when I do Nick Drake tutorials. All right, let me take a quick sip of coffee. Here's what I'm going to say about this live stream so far. It's not going the way that I thought it would go yet, but also I do feel like I've gotten into the zone. I feel like I am myself. I now feel like you guys are here with me, and that's what I'm after. That's the whole plan. Yeah, I'll play some Wonderwall for you, Rian. I like Wonderwall. Okay, I'm gonna say 2 things. One, okay. I'm going to say one thing that's not controversial. I'm going to say another thing that is slightly controversial. Thing number 1 that's not controversial. I think Wonderwall is a great song. I don't think it's like a joke song. I think it's a legitimately good song. But I think most people actually agree with that. Like, it's fun to make whatever. Great. Okay, Stuart, stop. The other thing I was going to say is that, okay, I think Nickelback, oh my God. I think Nickelback is a perfectly good band. Right? Look, let's see. I want to do a poll about Nickelback. But first, let's see how this... All right, the answer is t-shirts, right? T-shirts. I should make t-shirts and stickers. Another super chat. Okay, wait. I'm going to end the merch thing. Thank you for not picking mugs. Shoot, darn it. How do I get to this? Tom Higgins from Higgins Incorporated says, please do any Jesse Wells tutorials. Well, Tom Higgins, you are extremely generous. No offense, never heard of Jesse Wells, but I am going to take your suggestion very, very seriously. Do you see how serious I'm being? I'm going to play Wonderwall for you. Today's gonna be the day that they're gonna bring it back to June. By now, you're picking pink house and go on with your belly boom. 'Cause I don't believe that everybody feels about you now. Take it to the bridge, 2, 3, 'cause I'm the one. Baby by Oasis and the Wonderwalls. All right, I have this super chat in the way of all my regular chat. Look, Tom Higgins, I appreciate your chat, but how do I get rid of your super chat off of here? Figured it out. Oh, we got other super chats. Hey man, love your tutorials and learned a lot. Still waiting for Hotel California Part 4 by Nico Belik. Can I tell you something, Nico? I've heard so many horror stories about the guys from the Eagles. I don't remember what their names are. But I think that the members of the Eagles are kind of like the people who watch Nick Drake tutorials and leave grumpy comments. And what I've heard is that they like to hunt people down and kill them on social media. So I'm a little bit afraid for Part 4. Claudio Briambilla says, Uncle Stuart, something about a hug. Thank you for the lessons. Oh my goodness gracious, you're so kind. Okay, now everybody's sending super chats because this is like, okay, no offense for what I'm about to say. What I'm about to say is very hurtful, but no, I'm not gonna say it. It was too hurtful. I'm taking it back. Hello, Stuart. Will you make any more Butcher the Rock tutorials? Yeah, I will. I definitely will. They just take a lot of work. All right, what else we got? Allison Hansen was just like, let me be a nice person. You all are nice people. I'm not trying to. It's all relative. It's like the space-time continuum. What does that mean? Shut up. I'm self-conscious because people are giving me money. All right, I'm done. I'm done looking at the money stuff. What we should probably do, if I'm being honest, is we should have a sip of the Carolina Reaper chili pepper water. It looks good. It looks like champagne. Oh, I did not taste it yet. But that has a spicy pungentness to it. Okay. The sparkling water definitely does something different to the Carolina Reaper because when I did this with normal water last time, this was not the reaction I had. All right, here we go. Tiny little sip. I need to be careful with that because it is way spicier when you put it in sparkling water as opposed to normal water. That is an order of magnitude spicier than last time. Ah, guys, I may have just ruined the live stream. I'm gonna take one more little sip. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh. It's very spicy. Luckily, I put cream in my coffee this morning. That will soothe the waking giant. That's what they always say. Oh, I got more super chats. Hello, Stu! Oh, wait, no, I already read that one. Sorry. Hey, Akuo. Hey, you said something earlier that I mentioned. All right. I'm getting overstimulated. I need to just take a step back. Can we do... okay, wait. I have so many... Okay, let's go back to my list. Hey, guys. I made some top 10 lists. Oh, okay, wait. I'm speaking of top 10 lists. Whenever anyone talks about top 10 lists, do you know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of my darling little baby brother, Phil, who is today's moderator. I believe he is Fanblur69. Phil, what is your name? It's not 69. Is it 13? I don't remember. Fanblur something. The only human being I've ever known who has flown across an ocean just to see a band play live. Does anyone want to guess what band Fanblur Live flew across the ocean to see live? I forgot I was live streaming for a second. I thought I was just talking to myself. Sorry. My little brother Phil is live streaming. Everybody say hi to Phil. Board Flag! That's right, it's Board Flag! He's sorry. I may have just given away your email address. Sorry about that, Phil. Anyway, that's Board Flag is Phil, my brother, the moderator. Both of us together have still not entirely figured out what a moderator does, but he's here. He's supporting. Anyway, my brother Phil likes top 10 lists more than any other human being I've ever met in my life. So in loving memory of my little brother Phil, I have created 3 top 10 lists. Okay, let's do another poll. Really quick, we're going to do a poll. And then I'll read some more questions. There's so many comments. All right, this is which list? I made 3 top 10 lists. One is top 10 Weezer songs. Another one is top 10 video games. And then the third one is top 10 albums. So I've started that poll. Guys, I'm only going to give that poll a couple minutes because I actually don't really care what you even say in the poll. I just thought it was a good opportunity for a poll. Let's have, this is the prized jewel of this whole live stream. What I'm about to do right now is the whole reason that I even decided to do this live stream is because I located this. This is a pack of Series 1 Marvel Universe trading cards from 1990, completely unopened. It has Captain America, my third favorite Marvel character, on the front of the pack. We are going to open it. Does anyone want to bet about what characters we get in this pack? I'm not actually going to bet real money, but who just throw your in the comments. What cards do you think we're going to get in this pack? I think there's going to be Captain America in this pack, and I'm very excited about it. I'm sorry, give me just a moment. My nose is running so bad from that chili pepper water, and I have some Kleenex over there. So I'm just going to excuse myself for like 2 seconds. Hey, Phil, entertain everybody while I'm gone. Hey, what'd I miss? All right. Sophia, I'm just going to call you Sophia Skeleton, even though that's not your name. Have you listened to Fountains DC, Declan McKenna, or Wonder Horse? Wonder Horse sounds familiar. Declan McKenna, of course I know. Fountain-esque DC, I don't know. I'll check them out. I think I've done one Declan McKenna. No, I've done 2 Declan McKenna tutorials. What was I going to... Oh, I was going to open the back. All right. Iron Man, Spider-Man. All right. Black Widow. Let's just see. Let's just see. Someone thinks I'm going to have a Jack Johnson card in here. Here we go. Here we go, you guys. It's very exciting. We've got... This is boring. All we care about... Invisible Woman. Okay, that's fine. Boring. Anything that's not a character is boring. Okay. Boring. Boring. Okay. Okay. That one's decent. That's decent. Boring. That's... Okay. This one's pretty good. Did anyone say Nightmare? Did anyone think I was going to open Nightmare? I don't see Nightmare in the... Power Man is Luke Cage. Boring. Boring. Oh, that's pretty good, right? No, that was it. No Captain America. I am going to go out on a limb and say that that pack was very underwhelming. I didn't care for it. The 2 coolest cards were Nightcrawler and Apocalypse, and I have no interest in the X-Men whatsoever. So that was a bummer of a pack. I blame you guys. Should have just sold it online for like $10 or whatever those go for. But you forced me to open it online with you. And now I'm in a bad mood. Let's take a look at our... Oh my goodness gracious. Nobody cares about the top Weezer songs, which is unfortunate because that's the list that I spent the most time on. Video games people care about, but nothing compared to top albums. I'm going to end the poll. All right, look at this. Guthialarme says, I love your videos, and they always help me like the beginner I am. TYSM for Radiohead songs tutorials, Uncle Stu. Doles is Portuguese for 2. Surprised you didn't know that. If I'm going to be 100% perfectly honest with you, I did not know that at all. But in the spirit of Portuguese, here's a Bossa Nova. It's a little toxic habit I have is I hear Portuguese and I just think Bossa Nova, but like Bossa Nova is Brazilian, not from Portugal, right? It's like, even though it's in Portuguese often. Okay, quick question. Maybe Guilherme, maybe you could answer this for me. Does Portugal? Well, actually, I don't even know. You could be from Brazil. I don't know where anybody's from. My question is, if here's what I'm trying to say: if you're from Portugal and someone says like, "Oh, I love bossa nova," are they just being like ignorant and hurtful, or is that acceptable? More Weezer tutorials on the way. Hey, Havoc. It's the name of an X-Men character. I'm not thrilled with your name choice. Couldn't you have picked something like Warlock or the Magus? But I will still answer your question. Absolutely more Weezer tutorials on the way. Weezer is, well, actually, okay. Look, we're going to read my top 10 albums of all time list. I would like you to keep in mind that I am a 90s kid, so definitely my top albums err on the side of being 90s centric. A lot of these don't come from the 90s, but a lot of them do. Here we go. Here's the list. Runner up. Number 11 in this top 10 list is In Utero by Nirvana. I felt bad not having Nirvana on the list, so I decided to include them at number 11 as the top runner up with In Utero. Number 10 favorite album is the Lost Highway soundtrack. It's a David Lynch movie that makes no sense. And it's got like Nine Inch Nails and Smashing Pumpkins songs, and it's very dark and weird. That is probably my like biggest album recommendation. Hey, Soup Mules, I appreciate you. You're probably a reasonable human being. If you were going to listen to one album that you have not explored before after this live stream today, my recommendation would be the Lost Highway soundtrack, produced by Trent Reznor of the not hit film Lost Highway by David Lynch. I do not necessarily recommend the movie, just the soundtrack. But there is a scene in the movie where someone gets like their head impaled on a coffee table, and it's very fun to watch. Number 9 is the album Prick by Prick. That's another one that I would recommend, but I think you guys wouldn't like it as much. I think you would probably be embarrassed for me that I suggested it. Why do you not do Pantera songs? Because they're like, I don't know. Because I feel like, I don't know. I'm afraid of Pantera songs. I'm not afraid of listening to them. I'm afraid of playing them because I feel like, I kind of like with Nick Drake, I feel like if I do a Pantera tutorial, everyone's going to be like, that's not how Dimebag played it. I'm very like defensive about certain things. Number 8 for Uncle Stuart's top 10 albums of all time is Dairy by Sunny Day Real Estate. I dared myself to say it that way, but now I'm embarrassed. I know it's Diary. I think it's Diary, right? This is a new addition. Sunny Day Real Estate was not a band I listened to when I was growing up, but Diary by Sunny Day Real Estate. What a joy, what a pleasure. Number 7 is a little bit controversial. I'm going to get through this faster. I know this is boring. You guys are saying all kinds of fun stuff in the comments, and I'm just ignoring it. I feel neglectful. I feel like I'm like in a Christmas party, and all the like 7 kids are all like just want to have fun, and they go, "Will you come and play basketball? Can we play a board game? Can we do a puzzle? Can we watch a movie?" And I'm just like, yes. Shut up. I'm having adult conversations with the adults. That's what I feel like right now. Except for it's just me, and I'm naming albums, and no one asked for it. I just thought that's a thing that I can do. Okay. Do I have a poll going? This is boring. This is getting boring. Okay, really quick. Number 7 is Hail to the Thief by Radiohead. I think it's Radiohead's like least loved album, but I'm just going to tell you, it's my favorite. No, it's not my favorite. This should be the Bends. Okay, I'm crossing this out. Hail to the Thief is really good, but I actually like the Bends more. So number 7 is the Bends, which is not controversial at all. Number 6 is Sinatra Live at the Sands. Number 5 is Either Or by Elliott Smith. Number 4 is Abbey Road by the Beatles. Number 3 is Downward Spiral by Nine Inch Nails. Number 2 is Saturday Night Wrist by Deftones. Number 1, Stuart's favorite album of all time. Who knows what it is? In the comments, say it if you know what it is. What is my favorite album of all time? Yeah, I believe you, Olivia Newton-John, that this top 10 list was in a previous newsletter, but I did not reference that one, so I don't know that it's the same. It's probably different. All right. The Blue Album. Great guess. Oh, you probably caught on to me saying like something about Weezer. I'm like, well, let's get into the album. Wait, do you think Espresso is my #1 album of all time? Yeah, Jeremiah Diaz, Espresso is not my favorite album. Blue Album is a great... Guys, you're... Oh, look at that. White Boy Wednesday got it. OK Computer is great. I love OK Computer. Not my favorite album. Not my favorite Radiohead album. The correct answer, of course, as Juhis and White Boy Wednesday and other people... The correct answer is Pinkerton by Weezer. It's my favorite album of all time. I'm going to stand by that. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of anything. We're just taking a little cool down lap. Let's have another sip of this, okay, sparkling spicy water. It's good. What it needs is some mango chili element electrolyte powder. Not a sponsor. No one's a sponsor. I wish they would be sponsors. I would, if there was a thing that I actually really enjoyed and used all the time, I would 100% accept a sponsor. Okay, what's happening? I was not expecting that to happen. Okay, we're good. Here we go. That is delightful. Do you turn down sponsors? I do, because it's like there's just like a bunch of stupid ones. Like, I'm not, like, no offense to anybody out there. I don't actually have personal experience, but I'm not going to sponsor Temu. Like, that's terrible. I'm not going to do that. I don't know. Temu might be great. I honestly, I don't know anything about Temu other than the, like, a meme Temu thing. Like, this is Temu Dwight Schrute or whatever. Okay. The mango chili electrolytes really help this a lot. Yeah, now I can just drink it. That's delicious. You should try that. All right, let's see. I probably missed some super chats. I'm very sorry. Please do a tutorial for I Never Want to See You Again by Quasi. Hey, Charlie Patterson. I'll make a note of that. Why not? I'll make a note of anything. I dropped my pencil on the ground. But I'm going to make a mental note of it. Quasi Patterson by Pointy Man. That's what you said, right? Okay. I think I missed a bunch of super chats. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say. I love your life hack for taking medication. Okay, great. Elijah Black, that's great. Hey, speaking of life hacks, did you guys want to hear? I have 3 life hacks for you. But I feel like overbearing and like, I don't know. I feel like if I give you guys, if I say, hey, I have life hacks for you, it makes me feel, I don't know. I don't like the feeling of it. So I'm going to ask you, do you want to hear 3 life hacks? Yes or no? We'll just start another poll, you guys. Let's take some questions from the chat, shall we? How are we feeling about this so far? I feel like my mouth is very spicy. All right. Okay, we got more super chats. I got really tired all of a sudden. I just need to put my guitar down for a second. Can you do a tutorial for Joel by Glaive? Allison Hansen, you're all over the place today. You've got all kinds of things going on. Maybe. If I had a pencil, I could write it down, but I'll just take a note for it. You said, will you do a tutorial for Joel by Glaive? I'm going to write it down. Don't worry. All right. I don't know where the pencil went. Let's see how the poll is going. Okay, you guys are being nice. You're saying yes. It's very nice. I appreciate it, especially because I had a typo in the poll. That's what she said. What's the etiquette on silence? Like, if I just want to take 45 seconds, not 45 seconds, that's a long time. If I want to take 15 seconds and just not say or do anything, is that okay, or is that considered rude on live stream? Hey, Kativa Pina, I'm going to answer your question about Pierce the Veil in just a second. But I'll send a poll about being quiet. Do it. All right. We're going to take like 15 seconds, and we're just going to chill out for a second. My nose is still a little bit runny. Even though the salt made this taste better, it still is spicy. I'm going to take one more little sip. Let me just blow my nose off camera really quick. Oh shoot, it wasn't off camera. It's because of the spicy pepper, you guys. I'm not just a... I don't know. Give me a second. Phil, do something funny. Okay, no more of the chili pepper water. It's making me feel gross, and it's making this feel like a weird tutorial where I'm just like blowing my nose. Also, this isn't a tutorial. What are you talking about? All right, somebody asked about Pierce the Veil. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you my opinion of Pierce the Veil. Everybody shut up for just a second. Holy guacamole, that's a lot of hands. I'll do some more bleach tutorials. You got my attention. I gave you attention for just like putting a bunch of emojis down, which was a mistake. I don't want you to just copy 30 emojis onto the chat. Okay, wait. I can only learn guitar from you for some reason. Hey, Charlie. All this. Well, thank you. You're just saying nice things. You're literally paying money to say nice things. That's a very generous thing. Hey, let me play a song for you. Then I'm gonna tell you about Pierce the Veil. What should I play? Do you guys know this song? Oh my goodness. Okay. Hey! Got to hide your love away. Hey! Got to hide your love away. I think Pierce the Veil, like, I'm going to tell you something. My age and the timing of Pierce the Veil did not align. Like, I was the exact wrong age to dive into Pierce the Veil when they came onto the scene. So I didn't dislike them. I just kind of, they were not on my radar. But then, just over the past, like, 5 years, I have watched some live videos, listened to some songs. What I will say is that the, like, overall aesthetic... I don't know how to say that word. Is it aesthetic? Aesthetic. Aesthetic. It's not like the way he sings and stuff is not like in my wheelhouse. But when I watch live videos, I have to say the energy of their live performances is infectious, and they have won me over. Where while I'm not a diehard Pierce the Veil fan, I would say that I am a fan of Pierce the Veil. I'm just not dying hard, if you know what I mean. All right. Did I do a poll? I did a poll, right? Oh, everybody wants to hear my life hacks. All right, we're going to end that poll. We're just going to take a moment here to read some life hacks by Stuart Alexander Lehman-brown. I really want to find my pencil. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is a pencil, but it's not the one that I was using because it doesn't have any lead in it. We just gotta take a quick pencil finding break. You guys understand. Oh, found it. 3 life hacks for you. Holy guacamole. Look at this. Sunny Orlando, are you related to Orlando Bloom? Says, we both love the Radioheads. But what is your opinion of The Smile, Uncle? Tutorial for any song by them, please? I watched the Tiny Desk concert by The Smile, but full transparency, I haven't listened to any of their studio stuff yet. There's just too much stuff. Instead, what I did, I felt like I kind of had to choose between listening to The Smile or Ed O'Brien's solo album, and for some reason, I chose Ed O'Brien's solo album, which I like Ed O'Brien. I think his solo album is good. I kind of think the Ed O'Brien solo album is like a Temu Radiohead album. Is that offensive, or is that okay to say? Let's see. I just want to see what the chat says about that, because I feel guilty, but I want to see if people agree with me about the Ed O'Brien solo album. Oh my goodness, there's so many chats. People are saying all kinds of friendly, fun things in the chat, but I just can't see them all at the same time. I'm literally playing tic-tac-toe with myself, and I won. Good job. There it is. Oh, Charlie Patterson, you're like the star of the show today. Charlie Patterson says, how do I write my guitar notes? Do you guys want to see? I'm going to show you. No, I'm going to give you my life hacks. Let me make a note here. Guitar notes. I'll show you what the notes look like when I'm doing my tutorials, but first let me give you 3 life hacks. Life hack number 1. This is a stupid one, but I have to start things off with a stupid one so that it's not too serious. We have to ease into it with something lighthearted. But my first life hack is, if you are still, this one's embarrassing. I wish I didn't put this one on the list. Don't tie your shoes. Having shoes that you need to tie is archaic. Like, if you really love tying your shoes, then fine. You're allowed to tie your shoes, but you need to buy shoes that you don't need to tie. Technology has gotten so much better than that. Tying shoes is a bummer and a drag. Don't buy shoes that you need to tie. I think that's like driving stick shift. It's just like not necessary. It's just not a thing that you need to do. I hate tying shoes. For the longest time, I thought that I hated hiking. Turns out I like hiking. I just don't like tying hiking shoes. And then for Christmas, I got a pair of hiking shoes I don't have to tie, and my life has gotten significantly better. Look, guys, you're leaving all sorts of really sweet chat things. Oh, I asked you about the Ed O'Brien thing. I have to check that. Show your shoes. Hey, guys, hate to break it to you. Not wearing shoes right now. I'm also not wearing socks right now. And if you want to get graphic about it, a couple months ago, I dropped a boulder on my feet, so my toenails are looking pretty weird. I promised myself I wasn't going to say that online. I broke the promise to myself. I am gonna share a deep dark secret later. That'll be fun. All right, I forgot to check about Ed O'Brien, and now I'm looking at about Ed O'Brien stuff. Did anybody talk about Ed O'Brien? I missed it. Shoot, darn it. There's lots of good stuff in here. There's just too many things to talk about. This happens when I hang out with friends too. It's like there's like just too many things to talk about, and we can only get to a fraction of it. I feel so bad about it. All right, I can't find anybody talking about Ed O'Brien. Stu, do you still dance? What do you mean, do I still dance? Luxagustins says some really nice things. Just said some nice things to me. Tommy Emmanuel, hey Baldu. I don't see myself doing a Tommy Emmanuel song anytime soon. If they're hard. That's what she said. Were we in the middle of something? We were, right? My life hacks. Life hack number 2. Life hack number 2 is when you are in a conversation and someone's talking about something that relates to a story that you want to tell, like about someone's talking about how their like cousin died of cancer, and then you're like, I know someone who died of cancer. I'm going to tell the story of the cancer death. And you're like, this is perfect. This ties in with the conversation. But then someone else butts in and says something. And then it's like 4 minutes later and you're like, oh, how do I fit in my my cancer death story? And you're trying to figure out how to tell your story. Just let the story go. The life hack is when you're in a conversation, let missed story opportunities go. You're going to end up just like shoehorning it in, and everyone's going to be like, okay, and it's just not going to go well. Just if you struck right when the iron was hot, then great. But I recommend that you get in the habit of just letting missed story opportunities go. There will be another time to tell your story, or better yet, there won't be another time to tell it, and just no one will ever have to hear it. Because probably no one wanted to hear your stupid story anyway. I have one more life hack. This one's much more fun. That one was kind of a bummer. I kind of regret this whole list. My third and final life hack for today is interview yourself. I do this when I'm going on walks. I do it when I'm taking a shower. And I do it when I'm falling asleep. It's very embarrassing, but it's also very effective. If there is something that you want to achieve or you want to be a part of your life, like you go like, I really want to write a book about traveling Europe. I think I could. I've done some traveling of Europe. I have not. I'm not speaking for myself. I'm being you in this role play. You go, I think I could write a really good travel book. Then pretend that you are being interviewed by a travel magazine and they're saying like, what inspired you to write this book? And then you answer that question and they go like, how did you become such an amazing writer? And you answer that question. You pretend you are being interviewed by a famous publication, and it really helps you like solidify whatever thing you want to do in the future. It's so embarrassing. This is so annoying. I kind of forgot I was live streaming again, and I just kind of hit the eject button all of a sudden. Okay, we're gonna answer some more questions. I'm in a bad mood now. Toast says, how do you deal with not being able to focus on guitar practice? I feel like I've got the chords down, but I can't focus long enough to learn the strumming pattern to any song because I get bored. Let me tell you something. Shoot, that's a good question. The really, really easy answer to that is just really, really short practice sessions. A lot of guitar players and teachers say, just do a really short session, just 20 minutes. Just 20 minutes is all you need, and then move on. 20 minutes is a long time. When I say do a short practice session, I literally mean 3 minutes, 30 seconds. So when you're trying to learn that strumming pattern, I want you to go, okay, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to play the strumming pattern, I'm going to like pull up the video or the page that says the strumming or whatever, and okay, it goes down, 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 up, down, or whatever it is. And just do it for 30 seconds. And you're going to mess up and stuff. And obviously just then it was like I knew it already, so I was cheating because I didn't need to practice it. Why are you making me talk about this so much? This is getting so boring. Let's see. I've had a bunch of people left. No, there's like 500 people here. This got so boring. I literally, for the past like 10 minutes, forgot I was doing a live stream. I just felt like I was recording a tutorial video, and I was like, I'll delete all this out of the video when I'm editing. All right. We're not done. I'm just resituating so I can get focused. Should I do a sip of chili pepper water? No, I'm not going to do that. All right, a room tour. All right, hey, Marwin Ralph, why do you All of you guys have names that I can't pronounce. Has there been one Mr. Crampy? I can pronounce that. I will do a room 2. How about this? Okay, I'm going to make a serious note for myself. At 750,000 subscribers, I'll do a room tour. I did like a mini room tour on TikTok, but it was very, 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 very mini. That'll be a good 750K thing. I'll do like a Q&A and a room tour. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. All right. Oh, hey, skadoosh. Why are you making me say that out loud? You asked me a bunch of really fun bass questions in the newsletter. Can you do a By the Way bass tutorial? By the Way by Red Hot Chili Peppers? Is that the... Okay, let's see if I can play By the Way. Is that the... Hello, countdown to 1,000 Valentine. Is that the song? How was that? I'll do some more bass tutorials. I've been meaning to for weeks. Can I show you guys a card trick real quick? Look, I got these cards from Robert Jimenez. He sent me some fan mail, and he made the art for these cards. Look at this Tiki Land playing cards, and he's got all this cool, like, comic-y art for it. Look at that. He sent these to me. It was very sweet. So let's do a quick little magic trick. Hey, Kai, if we're being honest, I've barely played Minecraft. I played it on my phone like 7 years ago for 30 seconds. I think that I would absolutely love Minecraft, but I kind of purposefully avoid it because I think I don't need another thing that is a bottomless pit for my time. I have so many things. Like, we didn't even talk about Diablo today yet. That was like the whole thing I wanted to talk about today was Diablo. I just got Diablo 4, and I'm enjoying playing it a lot, but I have to say, I think it's my least favorite Diablo game so far. But time will tell. Because like with Diablo 2 and Diablo 3, they both sucked until they were like a few years into the like expansions and stuff. All right. I don't have a trick plan for you. I think I've done all my good tricks for you. So let's just do this. Like, you ready? You ready? Here's what's going to happen. I'm just going to see how this... We're just going to do a quick little thing. I'm just going to go like... This, that was very smooth already. Okay. Why is that card upside down? Everything got screwed up. That was a disaster. That was terrible. I really apologize for that. Let's do this really quick. It's the worst magic. This is like my greatest fear, is that I try to do a magic trick and it's terrible. Look. See this card right here. You see it? It's the Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts. It's right there. It is on the top of this pack. I'm going to take this pack. I'm going to put it right there on top. Now, what's going to happen is I'm just going to go like this. And then magically it comes to the top. That was boring. All this stuff is boring. I knew this was going to be a bad live stream. You didn't catch it. Chris Bilo. If you ever do a tutorial for Who the Bell Tolls, you know what? Maybe. If I did for Whom the Bell Tolls, should it be a bass tutorial or a guitar one? Pretty close. Alright, I'm gonna play another song. We got a couple more minutes. We can keep this going for a little bit. What have I done? What have I done that I wanted to do? Top 10 lists. I did one. Did some Q. Let's do some more Q&A. Let's get back on the Q&A. System of a Down tutorial. Oh, I was going to show you guys my what the notes look like for my tutorials. Just a minute. Just a minute. I have this folder, this blue folder right here. And I keep various notes. And look what I have right here. I have my notes page for Lonely Day by System of a Down. this is sort of what they look like. I write down the important parts and then just quick little notes for the rest of it. And that's what I have sitting right here in front of me when I do my tutorials. Let's see, what else do I have? I've got a bunch of stuff I don't want to show you yet. I think I took most of it out. And then I have like, here's for like a list of shorts that I did. My notes look like that. Is that interesting? It's not interesting. All right, let's get back to the chat. Hi, Mr. Music Center. Thanks. Stuart, who's your favorite Star Trek The Next Generation character? Easy question. My favorite Star Trek The Next Generation character is Captain Jean-Luc Picard. He's also my favorite Star Trek character in general. Let's go back to the chat. Motorhead. I don't know Motorhead like at all. I really don't. Like, if I'm being honest, I know nothing about Motorhead whatsoever. Don't know any of the members, don't know any of their songs. I know absolutely nothing. Oh, Vincent Garcia says, hope you're enjoying your day. Great shirt choice today. Vincent Garcia, that is so sweet of you. This is maybe currently my favorite shirt. I was hoping someone would say nice shirt. I actually even wore this shirt yesterday because I went out for wine with my wife and I was like, I want to wear my nice shirt. And then when I went to bed last night, I was like, let me carefully put this shirt down on top of my hamper so I can wear it again tomorrow for my live stream. Thank you so much. Then you asked me to do a song for something I've never heard of. What Was Your Day Like by Phantom Handshakes. Thanks. Great. Thanks for mentioning my shirt. I'm going to take a mental note of that song suggestion. All right. Let's do another top 10 list real quick. No, I'm going to answer 2 more questions. Girl, I'm going to do, look, there's so many wife reveal. I think my wife didn't explicitly say this, but I think at 1 million subs, she's going to say hi, I think. More Metallica. I'll do more Metallica. You know what I'm doing right now? Motorhead on the Motorhead album, please. I don't know Motorhead. We already went over that. It was a really fun conversation. Do you remember when we talked about it? I have a deep... Holy guacamole, it's 12:59. Look, we're going to do 2 more things really quick. We're going to... 2 more things, then probably like 3 other stupid things. I'm going to tell you a deep, dark secret. Because in the email, I said I was going to give a deep, dark secret. And I have a couple deep, dark secrets noted down here. So we're going to talk about that. But first, can I tell you what my top 10 favorite video games of all time are? Number 10 is Sudoku. I count this as a video game because I've literally never played it where I have to write it down. Because if you write it down, if you get like a book of Sudoku puzzles, they don't tell you if you're wrong. So if you can just, like, that's the thing is, if it was like 1001 Sudoku puzzles to tease your brain or whatever, you could just literally write any number you want in there, and then you just show someone, look, I did all these Sudokus, and it would look like you did the whole book, but you may have done them all wrong. You could just write the number 9 in every box. The book isn't going to stop you. If you do it on a video game platform, then if you put the wrong number, it yells at you. So Sudoku is my number 10 favorite video game. Number 9 is King's Quest IV. This is the one where you play, I think it's Rosetta or something, or Rosanna, something like that. And it's just really good. You find this little island, you get eaten by a whale. There's the Wicked Witch of the West. King's Quest IV, 9th favorite video game. Number 8 is Diablo 1. A very boring video game by most standards, but it just meant so much to me. Number 7. Elden Ring. Elden Ring would be higher on the list because it's probably the best game on this list, but it's just so stressful. It's just I would finish working for the day and I'd be like, all right, I'm going to go have my Diablo session. No, sorry, Elden Ring session. And I was looking forward to it. It was very fun. It meant a lot to me. But I would just go like, oh God, I don't know if I have it in me today. It was just so stressful. Number 6. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. This was the first game I played where I just got to obsess about grinding and collecting gear. And it was just like, the Medusa heads sucked, but everything else about it was so much fun. And then when the castle turns upside down, when you literally think you beat the game, and then you realize that you're halfway through the game, that was the greatest, best twist in video game history. Number 5, Aladdin for Super Nintendo. This is just a straightforward 2D platformer, but the mechanics are perfect, and it's maybe the video game that I am the best at of any video game I've ever played. My little brother Phil, Board Flag, Blurflan 52, and I used to have competitions where we would try to beat as many levels as we could with our eyes closed. That's how much I played this game. Number 4, Diablo 2. I don't think I need to say anything more about that. Number 3, Resident Evil 4. It was kind of stressful, like Elden Ring, but it was stressful and more of like a horror way, which I can handle better. Number 2 is Diablo 3. I actually think this is the worst game on the list, but I just love it so much. I just played, just thousands and thousands of hours playing Diablo 3. Number 1, what do you guys think is my number 1 video game of all time? Rocket League. I've seen the clips of Rocket League AS, but I don't know, it looks hard. Red Dead Redemption. So I keep meaning to play like Red Dead Redemption and the Spider-Man games, but I was just talking to Phil about this before the live stream started. Any game that doesn't just like completely obsess over collecting gear and leveling up, I have a very hard time getting into. All right, so what do you think number 1 is? Allison Hanson, you really are the star student. You and Alex Peterson or whoever it was. I don't remember. There was another person who said a lot of things. You got it. You're the star of the show today. The correct answer is not Kirby. Zelda is a very good guess. It's not Zelda. Not Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong doesn't come anywhere near this list. World of Warcraft is probably number 11. A lot of good things. Written here. God of War, too difficult. It's too like technical for me. The correct answer is in your story. Well, I hope I remember it right. Number 1 answer is Skyrim. Skyrim. I think Skyrim is stupid in a lot of ways. I think it's boring in a lot of ways, but it's the only video game where if some like power from above came down and said, Stuart, you no longer have your normal life. All you have is the life that you have inside this video game, and that video game is Skyrim. I would be like, that's fine. I can handle that. I can have my Skyrim life take over my real life, and I would be perfectly fine with it. I want an Uncle Divorce. Is that because I said a bad video game, or just because this live stream got so boring? Hey, whatever your name was, I lost it. I don't know. Someone wanted a divorce. That's great. Make me feel bad. I don't know even what you meant by it. You want a deep dark secret? All right. I have like I like it. I really like it when people on YouTube go like, I have to tell you something. The thumbnail says like, I have to tell you this, or I didn't want to make this video. And then if it's something stupid, like they go, I didn't want to have to make this video, and then the video says like, I don't know, I made a new guitar course or whatever. Like, and then I'm like, that's disappointing. You just wanted people to watch this video, but whatever. But when someone has a really dramatic YouTube video and then they actually have something dramatic to say, I love it. I love it. I download the video because I have YouTube Premium, and I listen to it when I'm on a walk, and I go, this is so fun hearing this YouTube drama. I don't really have any drama for you. I have like secrets that are. Do I have anything good? I have like stupid ones. Okay, so like I've never done a pull-up in my entire life. That's not a deep dark secret, but that's an example of a cop-out stupid deep dark secret. Here's another thing that I've said before, so it's not a secret. It's not even deep and dark. It's just kind of like a quirk, which is that I love having nightmares. I love having nightmares. They're my favorite kind of dream. I wish I had like horrific, horrible nightmares every night. And I'm not even just saying like, oh, I'm chased by a skeleton. I like having nightmares where like my pets die. Like for some reason, I really the darker and more miserable the nightmare, the better. I just love them. Okay. I have 2 secrets for you. One of them is like a silly one, and one of them is a serious one. The silly one, I've never said this to anyone except for my wife, but she doesn't even care. My wife doesn't even, the secret is, I don't really care about Star Wars. Like, I like the Star Wars, like, online community, and I like all the, like, memes, and I like the jokes, and I think it's fun, but, like, I've never had any desire to have, like, Star Wars stickers, or, like, I bought some, like, Star Wars action figures, but it was just, like, I don't know, I guess I'll have one, but, like, I think Star Wars is fine. But I can tell my wife that, because she doesn't know the difference between Star Trek and Star Wars, so it doesn't even matter. So that's one secret. Is like I think Star Wars is like a 4 out of 10 for me. I think it's fine. But now, are you ready for the actual deep dark secret? I am like deathly afraid of getting in trouble. Like my number one goal in all of life is not to get in trouble. Like, I will throw my friends and family under the bus if it gets me out of trouble. Like, if it's like, who moved this? And I'd be like, it was her. And I'll, like, point to my wife or my mom or anybody. Just be like, even if it was me who did it, I'll just be like, I can't take the rap for this. And I don't feel guilty. It's not that I don't like doing things wrong. I am perfectly fine doing things wrong. I just don't want to get in trouble for them. Like, if I trespassed and, like, broke into someone's house and stole their stuff and got away with it and no one knew, I'd be like, I don't care. Like, I would sleep fine. Not a problem. But if there were security cameras and I'm like, I'm going to get in trouble for it, like, I would pretty much just have to move to the forest and never talk to a human being again. It's actually kind of a situation. It's kind of like a thing that I probably should deal with at some point. Is that I really, really, really am horribly afraid of getting in trouble. All right, let's just take a couple. We're gonna get out of here in a second. Okay, let's see what people have to say about that. A lot of people are relating to that. I appreciate it. Thank you. It makes me feel a little bit better. Tiny Tips Tuesday on how you read and process tabs. It's a great idea. That's one that I think I take for granted. I think a lot of experienced guitar players take for granted how to read tabs because they've just been doing it for so long. But I think a Tiny Tuesday tips on reading tabs is a good idea. Who said that? That was from Akoa. Hey, you're another star student. I feel bad. Okay, I was going to shout out people. There's all these people that have been, like, very present lately in the everything. Like, the Stuart Center TikTok channel is doing a bunch of fun stuff. Thanks, Stuart, guys. Always doing a bunch of fun stuff. Then there's Stuart Lover and Stuart Hater that I'm pretty sure are the same person, but I can't tell for sure. And then there's a Greg Hooley or something like that just gives really thoughtful comments. But I feel bad shouting out people because I know there's so many people I missed. This is so cliche. This is what everyone says. They go like, oh, there's so many great people that I've missed out there. But it's like, I don't know. I really, really appreciate you guys. And it's been really good. It's been really fun. We're wrapping it up. Was there anything I was supposed to do that I didn't do yet? Please make a Discord. Hey, Billy Bon Marangulai. Someone made a Discord for me. They emailed me and they were like, hey, I'm a big fan. Can I make a Discord? And I was like, yeah, go for it. And then I never took the time to actually learn how it works. So really, I need to take like a Discord class or something. I'm seeing lots of Lots of nice things, lots of great things, lots of fun stuff. All right. Let's do one more thing and then we'll go. One more thing. We'll wrap it up at 1:15. Does that sound good? I think it sounds great. The last thing we're going to do is I'm going to pull up a list of all the songs on Nevermind, and we're going to see if I can play at least a part of every song from Nevermind on the guitar. Does that sound like a good plan? I think it sounds great. Let's do it on Apple Music. This is going to be boring. This is a bad idea. I should have just stopped it right now, but now I'm already dug my heels in. We're doing it. All right, number one song from Nevermind. It Smells Like Teen Spirit. Oh. Whoa, it's the worst I've ever played it. Perfect. All right, number two is In Gloom. Oh, key change. Everyone's. All right, another one. Come As You Are. And next, Breed. Shoot, I don't remember how Breed goes. Breed. So that's embarrassing, so stupid. Lithium. Polly. Polly wants to break her. I think I should untie her shoes. Ah! I think she wants some water to put out the blood. It's a man. Perfect. Okay, moving on. Territorial Pistons. I don't remember it. That's a different song. Drain You. Drain You. I don't know these. How do I? You put me on the spot. Lounge Act. Oh, here we go. That was wrong. On a Plane. I don't remember it. I don't remember any of these. You put me on the spot. This is such a stupid way to end the video. I wanted to end it with some music and some power and some joy and some privilege, but and there's something in the way. Something in the way. Yeah. And endless, nameless, I've just never learned to play for some reason. So there we go, guys. I have a Leve tutorial recorded, ready to upload, just haven't done it yet. So more Leve coming soon. We're done. We're done. This is my least favorite live stream I've done. Don't say that out loud because it might be your favorite, and then you're just gonna make them feel bad about their opinions. Charlie, shut up. Is that a person? All right. Can you do Waitin', Wishin', Walkin' by Jack Johnson? Maybe. All right. There's a bunch of great questions. You guys are full of really great, insightful comments. I'm so thrilled. Let's do one more quick poll about something. I don't know. Should I buy a boat? I'm not going to buy a boat. I hate lakes. I hate boats. So I'm not going to buy a boat. Don't do the poll. Don't do the poll. We're done. We're wrapping it up. It's 1:15. We're done. Okay. 87% of the people think I should buy a boat. Well, shoot, 82. 81, 82. We're hovering right around 80% of people think I should buy a boat. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I got a diffuser for my birthday, and I put vinegar in it to clean it, and now my room smells like vinegar. We're done. We're done. We're stopping the vote. At 82% of people think I need to buy a boat. You guys have been a joy. You've been a privilege. You've been a pleasure. You've been a jack of all trades. Maybe I'll do Ready by Alex G. I see all your peppers. It got my attention. There. Do you like it? Thanks for saying nice things. Thanks for saying good things. Buy the freaking boat. Bye, guys. Bye. I don't know how to end it because of the stupid thing with my phone. I'm still here. I'm just trying to figure out how to end this stupid thing.